Amidst all the drama that's been going on with Genshin Impact, of course, we have finally made it to the part 2 of version 4.4, and I gotta say, it's pretty crazy to think that it wasn't too long ago that we just started 4.4, and it really wasn't. It was like almost 2 to 3 weeks ago. But today, we are gonna be talking about the banners that are coming up for part 2 of version 4.4, and if you, my dear viewers, should summon or not. Now, of course, if you like the content, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell to be notified of when the next Genshin Impact video comes out. And of course, leave a comment. Would love to hear y'all's opinion on this. But without any further delay, let's go ahead and dive into today's video. Now, as you can see, we do have the Xiao Banner up and the Yae Miko banner. Now, it's really crazy because I thought that Xiao would have come with XIANYUN right when she released. So I was pretty confused as to why we saw Xiao in part 2 instead of part 1, but that's not for me to say. And of course, I was also very confused about the fact that we had Yae Miko as part 2 because it's Lantern, right? You would have thought maybe Ganyu rerun, Shinho rerun, something or other, but I digress. Not my choice. It's whatever. So let's go ahead and talk about a couple of these units. First of all, Xinyan. What's there to say? I'm sorry, but there are people who do like Xinyan, and I applaud y'all for liking Xinyan because Xinyan, in some cases, is not terrible. But let's be honest with ourselves here. Xinyan is not a good unit. Xinyan is not a good unit at all. If you enjoy Xinyan, that is perfectly fine and is absolutely understandable. But Xinyan is not good. Like, that's all I can say. Do not summon for Xinyan. Honestly, Xinyan is one of those characters, in my opinion, that really makes a banner not summonable. But we'll get to that. Let's go ahead and skip over to Ningguang here. Let's talk about Ningguang. Now, Ningguang, I've talked about this before, has surprised me. Because when I first started building Ningguang, this was back in like, you know, the version 2.0s when I was actually pushing to build every single character, which I still have, except for, you know, the ones I haven't pulled, like XIANYUN. But when I did build my Ningguang and I was working through the companionship, I was very shocked with how well she could do with a proper build. Now, granted, is she out DPSing a lot of 4-stars? No, but she's not bad. The only problem is that right now we're in such a difficult meta for Geo characters. Yes, we did get Navia, who is amazing DPS, and we do have Chiori coming out in 4.5, to which I have no idea how she's going to act or work or whatever, or anything that I can say for that matter. But I will say that Ningguang is one of those 4-stars that I feel people should have for fun. She does do a lot of really cool stuff in my personal opinion, so it's definitely something that you should look into. So Ningguang is kind of a 75% thumb up. You know, she's good, but she's not going to be somebody that you're going after unless you really like mommy, and she mommy. Now we have Yao Yao. Now, Yao Yao is a good healer, in my opinion. I think that Yao Yao's healing capabilities are highly underrated, and her Dendro application is not bad. However, she does get outpaced by other healers, so you have a little bit of issue. Now, granted, the fact that she's in these banners because of Lantern Rite and being so closely related to Cloud Retainer makes up for it. I think that's a wonderful thing. I like when they use characters that are like part of a certain section in that section, and Yao Yao fits that mold. I don't know if Yao Yao is one of those characters that you should be summoning for, but she is a fun character to run as a healer, in my opinion. I think that Yorgwai, or however you say the bunny's name, is adorable, and she's adorable as well as a character. But when it comes to healing abilities, I think that there are other characters that do kind of outpace Yao Yao. This is not a very good 4-star selection, in my opinion, for the 5-stars, which makes this really difficult for me to be nice about it, especially with Xinyan. Xinyan is the worst one of them all. Let's just be honest here. But let's talk about the 5-stars now. Let's talk about Yae Miko. I love Yae Miko. Yae Miko is amazing to me. I think that she's hot. I think she's got that massive mommy energy. She knows how to tease. But enough of characteristics. Let's talk about her kit. Like, her kit is really solid in my opinion as an off-field electro DPS. Now granted, there was a lot of problems with her when she first came out, but I feel like over time she's gotten better, like in consistent updates. Now with the addition of Dendro, like she has gotten a lot more versatility, and with the addition of the golden trope artifact set, she is getting better each and every time. It's almost the same as like Fischl, but instead it's a 5-star, because with Fischl it's the same thing. Fischl just gets godly every single time, and I feel like Yae Miko gets better as well. But here's the thing, when you have Fischl, in my opinion, you don't entirely need Yae Miko, because Fischl does amazing stuff as well, and with as a 4-star, you don't have to like summon for constellations as much, because you just get them through other summons. But is Yae Miko worth it? I think so, because Yae Miko again is a lot of fun in regards to that, and plus like her little like characteristics when she does her skills and stuff, just it's chef's kiss to me in my opinion. But I digress. Let's go ahead and talk about the other 5-star here. We got Xiao. I kind of have a weird relationship with Xiao. And right now I'm very mad with Xiao, because as much as I am doing the boycott, you know, with Genshin in 4.4 until we get to 4.5, I hate looking at him right now, because he is great with Xianyun, Cloud Retainer. I am not pulling Cloud Retainer because of everything going on, which sucks, because yeah, to everybody who knows, like I'm keeping to my word of not summoning until after 4.4. I'm keeping to my word of not paying until 4.4 is over. So I'm keeping to that. I'm sticking to my guns. But it sucks, because Cloud Retainer was the one character that I was super excited for. I was telling everybody before 4.4, I'm like, man, I hope Cloud Retainer becomes a character. I hope that we get that Ganyu costume. I hope that we get so much cool stuff, and I can't do it. So Xiao, looking at him being the centerpiece kind of, or not really the centerpiece, but the DPS to the plunge meta, I hate him. Because I wanted Xianyun. But if you did pull Xianyun, he's great for a Xianyun team. He gets boosted plunge damage from Xianyun, and of course if you have a C6 Faruzan from the Xianyun banner, that's even better. So you have all this animo like support that works with Xiao, and then you could throw on, like, you know, say someone like a Bennett, or throw down some other character that's gonna work with the plunging DPS, and you're golden, man. That is a great team, and Xiao being able to have some playability in the meta right now with Xianyun is really good in my opinion. But again, if you're like me and you said that you weren't going to summon, you're probably kicking yourself in the butt right now, just because of the fact that you would have wanted to try Xiao and Xianyun. But you don't need Xianyun, because again, Xianyun is very niche, which means you don't need Xiao. Which brings me to what I'm gonna say. This is not a summon. This is not. You skip this. This is easy skip, 100%. As much as I love Yae Miko, it makes no sense to summon on these with these 4-stars, because really you're just gonna see playability between Yae Miko and Yao Yao. Geo is still in a very bad state right now, and Xinyan is just terrible. And then, like I said, with Xiao, the only one that could really work with Xiao is Xinyan, and even then, like, Xiao would be better with the previous banners with Xianyun. So honestly, 4.4 part 2 is an easy skip. Easy skip. So for me, I'm almost over the hurdle, because I'm not going to look at Xiao and Yae Miko and be like, yes, I really want to summon. I have, as of this recording, 2 days, and then the hardest part of not summoning is over. So, but yes, I highly recommend that you wait until 4.5 if you truly are going to summon. If you're going to look at Chiori, it makes sense. I want to see what Chiori brings to the table for Geo before I even look at a Ningguang again. I want to see what Chiori brings to the table before I even consider bringing a Noelle in the party. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of things to take into consideration. I say skip these banners 100%. And with that, that is going to be it for today's video. If you like the content, please make sure to hit that like and subscribe button down below, and hit that notification bell to be notified of when the next Genshin Impact video goes live. And of course, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to entertain you. We will be I messed it up. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to entertain you. We will be back again with another Genshin Impact video very, very soon. And as always, we will catch you in the next video. Please take care and be safe, y'all.